My news number two. Hey guys, I did a short shopping haul today, but it's not by makeup or anything like that. I did a short book haul. I went to my library because I know I have to talk to y'all about my doctor visit yesterday. Well, I was actually, if I get my glasses on, I was kind of late for my appointment was at 3, and I thought my appointment was at 4, so I was kind of late. And the doctor's supposed to call me this week to see about rescheduling me an appointment to come in. So I probably won't get in until July, but that's okay. Right now, I feel a little under the weather. My stomach gets tight. I feel like I ate a 7-course meal, and you know when you eat too much and your stomach's like over bloated. That's how my stomach feels right now. It's over bloated, and I didn't eat nothing. But I bought 3 books. One book is, I read the first book of one book. I think this is one of the book series, and I read one, so I decided to get another one. But I did get 3 books. The books that I got was this one by Julie Cross and Mark Pierna, and it's Halfway Perfect. When is love ever simple? It is a heavy book, kind of a thick book too. Kind of thick and heavy book. There are others books here. Boy Like You, Some Kind of Normal. It shows in the back. Oh my goodness, it shows a lot. So I'm assuming this is a book series book. But let's see. Let's see if I can get here. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. Okay. There are 54 chapters in this book. And it talks about Eve and Alex. Eve had it all. Emphasis on had. She was a rising star with a modeling contract, distance and covers of her celebrity until the eventing night when she walked away from everything and everyone in her life. Eve worked hard to put her troubled past behind her, her photography giving her a fresh start. She just never thought her dreams, inspireship would force her to go back into the industry that broke her trust, her heart. Alex is a regular good guy from Nebraska, but as an up and coming model, he learns that appearances aren't everything. The fake friend relationship, Alex, agent, and shot for Alex and his co-star, that landed them both hot jobs, but Alex hadn't counted on falling for Eve, the girl behind the camera. OMG. So he's actually falling in love. With careers and loves on the line, Eve and Alex are about to prove that you may want what you can't have, but sometimes it's worth the risk. So, this book, I must say, sounds like a pretty decent book. It sounds like a pretty decent book. It does. It sounds like a pretty decent book to read, so I really cannot wait to read this book. The next book I got, New York Times bestseller. Oh, I need to be. I'm gonna take the price tag off this book. I bought it at the library, but these books at the library, but this book you can buy. It shows on here at Walmart, so you can buy these books at Walmart. I might see if they got the book series one day. My husband and I will be going to Walmart soon, so And I'll see, it's Jonah Fluke, Fudge Cake Murderer, a Hannah Swanson mystery with recipes. Now, I did read a Cupcake War book, and now this is a Fudge Cupcake Murder book. I've read a murder cupcake book already, so this one's pretty good. Let's see. For Hannah, seems to be lacking a certain flavor lately. Maybe it's the local sheriff election that got her down for years. Sheriff Grant's been iron hands in town, but now Hannah's brother-in-law Bill is giving the old blowhard the fight of his long, delicious career, and Grant's not taking it well, especially once the poll shows Bill pulling ahead. But before anyone can taste victory, Hannah makes a very unappetizing discovery. Sheriff Grant's body in a dumpster behind the high school where she was teaching her cooking class, where the poor man still had fudge frosting on his shirt, one of her cupcakes. The murder one. The only suspect is Bill, but Hannah's not swallowing it. Plenty of people have reasons to hate Sheriff Grant. Soon Hannah, dashing up the scandalous secret, streaming, had betrayals, and enough encouraged to keep the gossip meals at the cookie jar going through several pots of decaf. And a closer Hannah gets to the truth, the closer she gets to smoking out the murder with a very nasty recipe for selecting people. So, baker owner Hannah Swanson just can't keep her hands out of the batter when murder stirs things up in Lake Eden, Minnesota. And I actually have been there. Leaving the sheriff dead and a deputy accusing and the killer on the loose. This sounds like a really good book, and oh my god. Okay. I like it. Hannah, again, we're talking about Hannah over here. Hannah McKingon, guess that's how you say it. The Lake Season. So I think this is like a book series maybe too. I'm not totally for sure. It says here, Irish Sadish has always been a responsible elder sibling. The one with the steady marriage, loving family, and sensible job. But all of a sudden, her cheerful, constructed life plans out of control, and a little postcard from her beautiful, estranged sister. Leanne arrives at a perfect time. Please come. Iris has lost her chance to escape to her childhood lakeside home where Lee is planning her summer wedding to a man their New Hampshire clan has never met. Against the backdrop of dress-fitting floor arrangement and rehearsal dinners, Lee hides secrets of her own, and while her sister faces a past that has finally caught up to her, Iris appears to say goodbye to the future that she's suddenly far from certain as new love beckons and Homestead Lake shimmers in the backyard. Iris must decide to weigh in cautiously and when to dive and immediately how to ferry herself to safe harbor in an exciting novel of a second chance and the ties that binds. Okay, so I have the Second Chance Seasons books, and I think this one goes along with the book because I have like some of them books. So I think this is the lake season. So, I was going to say this book here has 40 chapters in it. Not bad. So I really can't wait to read this book either because these books really sound good. But I'm going to have to say this is going to be a really good, interesting book to read. I love murder mystery novels. I'm starting to get into like love murder mystery novels. Really am. When I love the book. Now, I'm going to tell you now my favorite book of all times. I have two. Well, actually, I have three favorite books right now. The Silent Patient is one book you should definitely read because to find the ending of the book, the who, what, when, where, and how at the end of the book is phenomenal. If you have not read The Silent Patient, you need to read The Silent Patient. Another book that I'm definitely loving was Verity by Colleen Hoover. The who, what, when, where, and how. And that book, Colleen Hoover got me into kind of like murder mystery novels as well by reading that book and reading The Silent Patient. Those are kind of books, ooh, it gets me into reading. Now, right now, if you're not, we're reading this book in the book club, Land of 100 Wonders, and it's actually a pretty decent book. I know some of the people in the book club has probably already read the whole book, but I read it on my other on my other YouTube channel as well, and that's the book we're reading. I'm also reading the book The Night Circus, which it's so. I'm also reading The Yellowbird Sing. That is another book. I have not started that book yet. But I did, if you watch my video, I packed it to take it with me if I go to the hospital. So it's going to be, I am going to read it, but it's also going to be in my hospital bag. And beside my bedside at night, I've been reading Misfortune Cookie, and it is pretty good as well too. But this is going to be a really good book. So I'm hoping I can get some more books like this. So I'm hoping you enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you read any of the books that I bought, of the three books that I bought today, or the books I'm talking about, Night Circus, Yellowbird Sings, or Misfortune Cookie, let me know in the comments. Alright? Till next time. Bye.